Hi Rosebuds, it's Rosie. How are you? So today I'm going to continue working on the altered dollar store junk journal, notebook junk journal. And I apologize for the delay in getting back to this. I did actually record 2 videos for this, and both of them I had technical issues. So I'm going to go ahead and record a new video, and it's kind of going to just be a craft with me because I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do. I have a few little ideas. I have recently made some paper clips. I've recently purchased some new stamps from Tim Holtz, the Stampers Anonymous, and a few other items. So I'm going to just kind of play with some things and see what happens. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out some of the paper clips that I've done recently. I had a little mini video of them on Instagram. So basically what this originally came from is, I guess, the Dee I can't remember her full name. She's doing the Don't Freak Out Before a Holiday coming up, and anyway, she's doing 3 and 15. I don't celebrate Christmas, so it's not like I'm freaking out about Christmas or anything, but I really like the concept of doing the mass creating so that you have supplies for when you're doing journals, and I've been really bad at that. So this one originally came from her, and then Tanya at Tattie Treasures was doing it, and she was doing a circle, and she said specifically, she said, I don't do a circle. So circles are hard. So I thought, okay, I won't. I'll do a square. And so it's basically a little tuck spot to have a little note, right? And then it's also a paper clip. So I'm going to add a couple of these in my journal. This one will match my color scheme the most, and I might make a couple more in this color scheme to add into the journal. But I'm going to show you these as well if you wanted to. Also, I a lot of times I'll show really quick little videos of things that I've done on Instagram. And my Instagram account is at NorCalBros Designs, and feel free to go mosey over there and check out the small little videos that I do. And I'll do those. Usually there's no talking in them. That's just music and showing the process or showing some pictures of things that I've done. So here's another one that I did. I like the way that little thing tucks in. And then there's the paper clip, and here's another one. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. It's cute. I used cheesecloth, which I really liked that, and the lace, and then I used a ticket with the little writing on the back, and I think I did some designing. Yeah, I did some decorating on the back here too. This is actually a stamp that I stamped on the pink paper and cut out. This is my favorite. I love this one. So it looks beautiful all put together, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. But then I love how I was able to come up with that. So it looks like a full set. I forgot to punch a little circle thing in here, so it's hard to get this back in. Looks like a full little flower there, but then you take that out and write the little note. So, and then I decorated the back of this one too. So I'm going to do, maybe I'll make another paper clip on here today, or if not today, for sure I'm going to be making some of those to add into it. And then the translucent, if I could say that word, notes. And I know, like, they're buried in the very back because I've put things on top of them, but I did in my videos that I didn't show you because I messed up. I did start doing some, and you know, they kind of messed up a little bit, and then I made a mistake and I touched that. But you know, you could see the concept. Sorry, the camera. You could see the concept there that I'm doing, and here you could right on these perfectly fine. So these were stamped, these ones were. And then I have some, anyways, I will do it today. I have my unicorn spit that I like to use here, and I dyed some of them that color, and I didn't think it was going to work, but it did. It stayed on it, and it kind of turned out like, you know, obviously watercolor, because that's kind of what I did. It was kind of neat. So, excuse me. I wish I could find those, because those were kind of cool. I just buried everything. It's been so long since I did it. It's probably been 2 weeks ago that I filmed that, and every time I go to record it, it just doesn't work. Anyway, so we'll do a little bit of that. Before I got into this, I wanted to show you something. Recently bought some Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamps, and I was on Etsy trying to figure out how to store the stamps, because you know how they come like with holes in them, like you could put them in a binder, and I don't want to store them in one of the big chunky binders because it's an OCD thing, I'll just say. So I thought of this, and this works. This is good. Holds on to them pretty good. It's just one of those those rings. But I saw on Etsy, this lady had made an actual binder for them. And so I tried to mimic it, and this is my first one, and so it's not the best, but I have 2 more stacks of those Stampers Anonymous stamps that I'm gonna make. So I'll show you what I've done. I'm gonna see if I could zoom out a little. Sorry. Nope. That didn't work. Okay. Anyway, so basically it's a binder that I made. And it has the rings still that the other ones had. So they're out on here, and I lined this part of it with this paper. It's Tyvek paper, and I got turned on to this by ArtyMaze. She does that in a lot of her bindings, and I thought, oh, that'll be a good thing, because that's the stuff that, like, it's hard to rip or anything, and so it really strengthens this. What the lady on Etsy had was she had the crocodile things in there, and I just couldn't make that work, and so I thought, I'll do this. And so it's not just cardboard, it's really pretty sturdy. You could see here that I made it, I reinforced it basically. So, and then, you know, I can just easily flip through my little thingies, and it's a way to keep it nice and neat. So that's what I've done, and I wanted to show that to you. So you'll probably see me pulling this out in my videos going forward. Okay, so let's think about the journal itself. I had originally made 3 signatures, and I don't think I'm going to use 3. I think I even mentioned that in one of my last videos about this. So I think I'm going to use 2. That'll give it room to get fat. Okay, and then I think I might see if there's anything in this one that I could take out and steal for the other one. So, like, I'm going to steal that for one of the other signatures. Probably I'll steal these 2 pages because I like those kinds of things. Alright, so I'll just leave that for another project. And then I might, oh wait, okay, I was thinking I might steal one of those, but I'm not gonna, because I have it. I didn't think I had some of that in it. So now I'm gonna just kind of go through and see where I want to insert these, and I might actually have to trim down if they go into something, they go over the, what was I doing? I'm doing that. if they go over the line, you know, the part where, God, I can't talk. Okay, I don't have trim. I thought maybe it might go outside of where I already trimmed. So we're good there. So the next step that I do really quick is I do the corners because I don't like sharp corners. I'm more, I go towards the smaller guys. So I'm just gonna do this, and I found that doing it one piece at a time is the way to go for me, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm not gonna do those ones that are smaller, so that one's gonna end up not getting punched because it goes inside. Okay, so, and yeah, me and my husband went out to Sausalito last night. It was so nice. Oh my goodness. It was cold. I didn't know for sure if basically what happened is he's like, I want to get out of the house. Please, let's get out of the house. And I had planned on coming home and crafting. And so I'm like, okay, fine. You just get dressed, make yourself presentable, and we'll go. And I had an idea that I might go to either Vista Point on the Golden Gate Bridge or, you know, somewhere down there. And I couldn't figure out how to get to Vista Point from the direction I was going. So we turned off right before the Golden Gate Bridge and drove that little road that leads to Sausalito. And I wanted to stay longer, but I didn't have him bring a jacket, which I should have, because I thought I might do that. So we sat out there for a little bit. It was so nice. And, you know, we've been dealing with the fires the last, like, 2 months, and it was so nice just to breathe some fresh air. So, yeah, we did that. We went to Ike's in Santa Rosa. I love Ike's. And then we were going to go to Cold Stone, but we just decided we didn't need it. Oh, that's what we did. Instead of Cold Stone, we went to McDonald's and got a little... dollar sundae and some fries, because you got to dip your fries into the vanilla sundae. And if you don't do that, what is wrong with you? Go try it. It's amazing. When I was pregnant with my first kid, alls I could have was the McDonald's vanilla shakes and fries dipped in them. I mean, well, also cucumbers and pickles, but cucumbers and ranch dressing. That was like, I made one of my girlfriend's boyfriends go out and get cucumbers and ranch for me on multiple occasions. And he did it. What a nice guy. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically all I could eat, all I could stomach the whole time. I was so sick when I had my kids. Anyway. And then my last child, I was like 32 when I had him, and he's 17 now. But it was the worst pregnancy by far, and I I started out, I'm a big girl. I'm not like super skinny or anything. So I started out at like size 22, 24, something like that. And I was able to wear the same clothes that I could wear before at the very end of my pregnancy, and I ended up size 14 coming out of the pregnancy. I was so sick, and then I also the doctors feel like that's what triggered that pregnancy, is what triggered my fibromyalgia, because apparently it's always in you, but a lot of times there's a trigger that makes it happen. And so ever since then, 17 years. And then he has autism too, so it was like, oh, double whammy. Fibromyalgia and a child with autism. It was fun. Random chaos for like the rest of my life now. Anyway, he's super smart and funny, and he's got like this super dry sense of humor. I love it. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. Okay, so we've got that done. Now let's start looking at what we're going to do for, oh, there's another thing. I'm going to reach up here really quick. I also have been embossing card. I cut out a bunch of cards and I don't know what I want to do with them, but I'm going to do stuff with them. Then embossing cards and stuff to put in. So I could pick out a few of these to put in. Oh, and so here, let's just start with that. This is what I do. I have these little things because my fingers get so bad. I found these, I think I found them at the dollar store, maybe at the craft store, I don't remember exactly, but they're like little finger protectors so that I don't have to get my fingers all dirty, and I probably should put them on all my fingers, so I'm going to look funny, but guys, I need to protect my fingers. Like, I'm tired of washing my hands with Ajax. Seriously. I know, these look really funny, don't they? Okay. I'm putting little stockings on my fingers. Little, like, they look like little nylons or something. Okay. So I have been doing this thing to try to make it so that I can still write on these. Okay, that's it. That's what I'm doing there. Okay, so I can still write on the backs of these. I'll show you what I'm doing. So we'll just do it with this. This is walnut. Oh, actually, I probably don't want to use this color because this is floral. So I'm going to use worn lipstick instead. Let's do that instead. I need a wipey just to make sure I got all of that off. Okay. So, I'll go over this. Gosh, like, come on, cooperate, guys. Like, you know, I'm not like a pro at this, but I just kind of gently rub over. Oops, sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I get really into it. This worn lipstick looks really red. I wasn't thinking it was this red, but that's okay. So I am going to actually flash this with my dryer because the next step I do, I don't want to smear it. I'll try to remember to fast forward through this. I apologize for the noise. Okay, so that's good now. It's not smearing. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flatten this puppy. I'm going to flatten it out. So I'm going to take my bone folder and just, I'm applying pressure. Sorry for the shaking. Oops. And I must have had something on it, but it's okay. I'll do something to fix that. That's one thing that I always, in the beginning, when I started doing junk journal stuff, I would always be like, oh my god, I made a mistake. Garbage. Nope, this is not garbage. You just, like, all I do is go, okay, how can I fix that? And if it's unfixable, like let's say I can't figure out a way to fix it. Like, there's salvageable stuff. Like, I could even, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut around this. And I'm going to cut over here around that, and then I'm going to put that in my book. I'm probably going to make that a corner. That's what I'll do. So there you go, done. And I'm doing this for the purpose of having writing on the background. So I won't even glue it down. I will do a paper clip. So then It could be the corner, it could be, you know, here, paper clipped on, and then they could write on the back. So now I've flattened it out. It's not completely flat, but it will give a little more room. Now, if I were to keep this all intact, definitely somebody could write there. But at this point, I can't keep it all intact because I could also try to put a sticker or something there, but I think the best way for me to handle this on the video is to just cut it out. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm not going to follow super close because I suck at fussy cutting because it hurts my fingers. I envy the people that say that they do that, you know, sit there and watch shows or whatever while they're fussy cutting. I'm like, nope, I gotta buy somebody else's fussy cutting because I cannot do it like on a continual basis. And I wonder, I haven't actually checked Etsy. I'm gonna cut there. I haven't checked Etsy, but probably there's somebody that sells fussy cutting stuff. I'm sure. Of course, they'd probably charge quite a bit because it is a very time-consuming task, and you know, you got to pay for the person's time. Which reminds me, I have got to get quicker at doing things. It takes me so long to do one thing. I hate it. That's the one thing that I like. In everything you do, I feel like there's room for improvement, and that's like one of my big things. That's room for improvement. And anybody who says I'm good, I don't need to improve, they're wrong. I mean, right there, they need to improve their attitude, right? Dude, fix your attitude. Everybody can improve. Okay, almost done. I'll try to remember to fast forward through this part if I'm able to. Still getting the technical parts of recording videos down. Oh, that reminds me. A good friend of mine suggested that I start doing live videos, which I cannot do on YouTube, which sucks, until I have 1,000 followers, which, you know, eventually I will, and then I will do live, but right now I cannot because they won't let me. So I am also part of the gaming community, and I use this application called Twitch. And if you are anywhere part of the gaming community, you know exactly what I'm talking about, because gamers can be crafters too. Anyway, so you could live stream, and what they do usually is they live stream games, but I looked it up and there's live stream crafters, which I'm super excited about. I'm trying right now to find one of my little guys here, but see this one, I guess I could use the edge and then be fine. I'm just trying to edge my things. So yeah, I'm gonna look into trying to start a stream, a live stream, and I'll probably do it on Saturday or Sunday. So, you know, I'll have a regular, like, hi, it's Saturday and I'm crafting, and it'll just mostly be a craft with me. It won't, you know, I'll have some ideas in my head on what I want to do that day, but yeah, so let me know if you'd be interested in something like that. I think that it would be fun to do something like that and then interact, you know, with you while I'm crafting, because that gives you the ability to, you know, there's a chat box on the side, then you could interact. And I think YouTube has the same function when you can do live there. I just can't do it right now, like I said. So, yeah, that's what I'm probably going to do. I think that I decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down on the edge, just right here, and I'm going to make it a little tuck area somewhere in here. In here. I wonder if, oops, I wonder if, no, I don't like that very much. Okay, so I just kind of go with the flow and figure out, you know, where do I want to put this one? So this turned out redder than I wanted it to, which means that I want to put it on a page that's not super purple, because that won't match as good. So probably I want to put it on a page like this. So I'll just put it on that page. Okay, cooperate. I'm just going to take this out like that and set that so I know where it goes. Back. I almost like this better. It's pretty here. I don't know. I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I think I'm going to do something here where it cut off. I'm going to, so it's not a little straight edge. And then, yeah, that's good. Where's it at? There we go. Oops, sorry, I bumped my mic. Okay, good, I don't have to clean it out. So I'm gonna put it here. There we go. So then I can do a little tuck underneath that. Oops. Alrighty. So I have a couple of straight lines that I kept so I can line it up better. And it's okay if a little bit of glue oozes out the sides. I just let it dry, and then I get in there with a dry cloth and I just rub it out. Rub it off of there because it comes out pretty good. Okay, so that's our first little embellishment to that. I have little postcards that I've made, and I did put, I think I added these to a video that I didn't show you. So let's go ahead and do some. I need to get into the pile of cards, and then I'm gonna need to pick out some of my little stamps. So this is my pile of cards that I'm gonna use that I've dyed previously. And then my postcard stamps are right here. I'm going to use this one, that one there, and I'm going to use this one, and I think I'm going to use that one too. Okay. I got so many stamps recently. I don't know if you want to. Did I show them already on a video? I love this. I have this one also that I was using the other day. I like that one, but I really like that and the bee. And little tickets, so I don't have to. I love that Tim Holtz did this because now I can just use my scraps and make tickets, right? Instead of buying the pre-made ones. I love this. This was one stamp and I really wanted just this, and I do like that too, so I just cut it, and sometimes I could use it together. Sometimes I don't have to. I used this one on a card that I made the other day that's vellum over the top of it, and then it just says hello friend. I'm preparing to make mass greeting cards, so there's that stuff. Oh, I'm gonna be using this, and I'm probably gonna be using this one too, so that one and that one. Okay, that there. Hold on, I have another binder full of stuff. Oh, I got leaves, which I love them. They're big though. I kind of wish they were smaller. And then I got tiny text, which I love. And so I'm making greeting cards. It's another thing I'm starting to do, and so I wanted to get some words to put into the greeting cards. And I also love steampunk, so I'm doing that as well. And then this is Tiny Things. I love this. It's super cute. Okay, oops, bumped the light. So is that all I'm using? I think I have more stamps that I want in here. Sorry about the squeaky ball. I said ball and my dog just immediately her ears perked up, and she's totally outside. I don't even know how she could hear me. I'm not coming out there, no. She's like, fine. Don't come and play with me. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna get out my stamps too. Yay! I love it when I get to use my stamps. Oh, and I need my dear and my sincerely. That's what I'm looking for. Here's, no, is that dear? No, that says hope. Which we all need, don't we? This says dream. Where's my dear and sincerely? Here they are. That's sincerely. This says joy. I had it upside down. Okay. I had both. Oh, there it is. Okay, so dear and sincerely, need that on a postcard. And then I need to figure out, I need a line down the middle. I guess I don't really, but I always feel like I need one. Down the middle, like on the front part of the card. Right here. But I guess I don't. I guess it's fine. I'll get over it. Okay. Whoopsie daisy. Okay. So, get rid of these little guys. And then I'm also going to get rid of this one for now. So let's make a couple of postcards. I'm going to do that color. I'm going to do that color because that matches. I think, no, I did that one. I embossed it. Oh, here we go. Here's some darker ones. I like the darker ones. This is black with some sparkly blue, I think. So it's blue and black mixed together, and so the black obviously came out more prominent as gray. And then there's little sparkles that you probably can't see on it, but I like sparkles. I like to sparkle my things up. Okay, so I'm gonna do the first one, and let's see. I'll do this guy. Put that right there. And I think I'm gonna do, no, I think I'm gonna do it in brown. This is my first time using this StazOn. I heard it works pretty good. So here we go. Gonna try it. Okay. I gotta make sure I don't do it upside down because I'm good at that. Okay, so this is not upside down. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna put it a little closer to me. I'm off-centering it a little bit so I have room for the stamp. Okay. Grab my stamps. All right, now I'm gonna do Dear and Sincerely. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my Dear and Sincerely where I want it, and then I'll use my block to pick it up. Okay, I want them right there. So then I'm just going to go like that. So now I know where I want them. Except that maybe I should try it a different way. Oops. I might be able to get it on like this. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay. Well, that didn't go great, but this is supposed to be old-timey, so it's okay. We will live. I forgot to get out my script. Let me put this on really quick because knowing me, I'll make a big mess. So I like to use this one, but I did get some other I thought I got more script. Let me just look. Huh. I swear I had more script. Oh, there we go. I got this. I think I'm gonna use that. Come on. Cooperate. I'm going to test stamp this because it looks like it's backwards to me. I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to test it and see. Oops. Got a little heavy-handed there. One thing I like about the Tim Holtz when I'm using it on stamps is it does not stain my stamps for sure. Okay, so I'm going to try that again a little bit lighter. So doesn't that look like... I'm trying to figure out what direction it's supposed to be going. I feel like this is the direction it's supposed to be going, but that looks backwards writing to me. Doesn't it? It looks like it should... Like, this looks correct. I wonder if it's a... Yeah, see, the one is... It's backwards. I wonder if it's a mistake and I need to return it. Or if it was purposely done that way. I'm not using this one. Because that bugs me. So I'm going to use the one I usually use. Okay. Here we go. That to the side. And then I usually use this area for the... Can you see that? Am I in the camera? So I'm just putting it there. So that's the letter to the person. And then I usually use this little area here as the address area. Okay. And then I'm going to put that to the side and let it dry. And we'll do a stamp or two or three, just one. Kind of like that, but I don't want to ruin that whole little thing. There's this bee that matches, actually. I'm going to totally use the bee. I wonder if I could take this off. A lot of these I could just take off without hurting the stamp. Yep. And then I totally keep the paper underneath it to use on like clusters or something. And look, it says airmail. That's cool. I like that. That's neat. That's definitely for a cluster. Okay, so let me put my stamps away. And yeah, that kind of covers up a lot, but that's okay. I don't care. This is the whole effect, right? So I'm only going to do one post card because I really want to do some other things, and this video's already gone 40 minutes, so 41 minutes. So I want to make sure that I have time and it's not too long of a video, although 40 minutes is kind of long already. And then I have this little stampy that will do the cancel out part. I'm just going to make sure I do it up the right way. And then I'm going to do that one in black. Ah, nuts. I hid the bee. Oh well. I mean, that's what happens, right? That's the way it works. Alright. Get that and clean that off. Okay, I was gonna do 3, but I don't want to mess it up, so I'm going to dry this really quick so that I can do the background. So it doesn't smear, and it probably is still going to smear a little bit. Nope, maybe not. Okay, now I'm going to do the back, and I'm going to do the back with this guy. And I'm going to use walnut on that, and I'm just getting the lines, the in-between parts, because I don't want the edges. I'm sure I've done this before in my videos, and you see what I do, so that I don't get these little edge things, because it's like a little paper. I don't know how to say words. I'm just going to be quiet. Alright, so ta-da! Put that there. And then I'm going to do this little cute little one right on the bottom here. So that's how that turns out. And then also I'm gonna make these corners, because I'm obsessed with round corners, not sharp corners. And then I'm going to do a little bit of, I need to clean off the red from this stamp really quick, and then I'm gonna do the edges. So I'm going to make for this journal probably 2 more postcards to put in there as ephemera. Alright, so that's done. There we go. So there we go. We've got some postcards. I don't really like the stays on for stamps so much. I'm glad I only bought 2 of them. I like the Distress, the Tim Holtz, much better the way it goes on. You could see the difference. It's clearly different. I feel like it gives me a sharper edge with that one. So that's just my 2 cents. All right, so let's make a pocket for this really quick. And probably what's going to happen is the next few videos on this journal is just going to be me making it and me making things. And so it's not going to necessarily have a theme on the videos. It's just going to be like, okay, craft with me to finish this video. Okay, so I'm going to take, I did these embossing, and I think I want to take some of the embossing and make little pockets out of some of them. So I think I'm going to do this one to make a pocket. And so I'm going to have to trim it down a bit. Let me get my pencil. I wonder if I want to make a triangle. I think I do. And I have perfect lines to follow, which is always a nice thing. Okay. And then this one can be a pocket next time I want to use it. Okay, so I am going to make this one and that one round. I would make that one round, but I don't think I can. Let me see if I can. Because I'm all about the round. Oh, that actually is nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that, well, yeah, I guess this is a good one to put a thing on. Whatever you call it. Pocket. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Oh, no. I need to find my purple one. Or this one's good too. Weathered wood. I like that. It's kind of gray. I'm going to rub some of that off. So I'm just going to lightly, I'm barely pushing down because I don't want to get the areas in between the dots. I just want to get the raised dots. Oops. Inked up a little bit. Oops, I did it, but that's okay. I did it. Okay. All right, so that's the way it's going to be, and it is okay if it's not perfection, because these are junk journals, guys. Junk journals. They gotta be junky. Not really, but yeah. And then I want to actually ooh, that's good. I like that. These little things are kind of nice. I'm going to have not funky fingernails after either. I'll have to find out where I got them or find them on Amazon or something, because I think this is like, it's better than wearing gloves. I like to have my hands completely free. Gives me that freedom, and it also keeps my fingers good. All right, so now I'm gonna get some of that off, wipe off my fingers, and then glue. dried up. Okay. Oh, I want to show you something I was working on this morning too. After I glue this, I'll show you. I've been trying to get like Tracie Fox. Everybody's been kind of doing these little things where they're putting like, what is it called? The embossing powder and over certain things and then embossing it and making it glossy. And I haven't spent enough time figuring out exactly what they use because I guess I'm lazy. I don't know. So here we go. That's going to be filled up more. That's like by no means is that page done. But anyways, there we go. So we've got something done. And I'm going to continue on doing that. Okay. So I was trying to figure out a way that to do it with the things that I have because I don't want to buy more things. And so today I thought I can do those things with hot glue. And so the first thing I did was I had the hot glue gun. So these are wood chips. Let me see if I could find to show you. So they're the wood chips that I found these in Michael's in the kids art area. There's like a whole section for things for kids to do, and there was a package of these different sizes, and I punched holes in them with this little guy, the little one, the little puncher, and then I was playing around stamping them with some of the stamps, you know, that we have. And then so I've stamped it with one of the Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamps here. This is a square stamp, but it fits. It looked really good. It did really good on this. And then before I did that, I dyed it with my hot pink unicorn spit. So in the background, you could see that that's what it is. And this one was dyed as well with green. And at first, like I said, I did try to squirt it on, and it was just like not working. So I squirt a whole bunch on, and then with my dryer, my blower, I was able to, with my blower and with this little tool, I was able to do it kind of like they do the cookies. It's cumbersome, and I'm not going to put it on video because it's really like a hit and miss. So basically what I did was what I said. I stained the wood, I imprinted it with a stamp, put a whole gob of glue on it, and then blew it, and I had to like hold it with my tweezers and, you know, keep it so that it kind of stayed straight. I had to sand the outside because a lot of glue fell over. On this one, I haven't done anything to since I put the glue on it, and it actually turned out really good. Way better than the other two. So this was my third one that I did. So there's the hole there, and all I'm going to do with the hole after it dries and everything is you just go in and you repunch it, and then there's your hole, right? So yeah. I'm going to be adding these guys. Oh, and then I put the gilding over to or gilding wax around the sides and here, and I kind of went over and everything, but I like the way it is kind of imperfect. I like the imperfection. So yeah, those are going to be some little charms in my book, at least one of them. And then I'm making a green journal, so I thought I'd try the green to see, you know, if I'm gonna like it. So that's that. One second.